Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Hope you're all doing well. We've got some Rome 2. We're going to be playing the regular campaign. We're going to play as the Romans. So that's our culture, and our faction is going to be House of Johnny. Alright, so we're gonna be playing as the we're gonna play as the Johnny.
I can't fucking pronounce.
Excuse my terrible Italian. Rome will rule the world. It is her destiny and always has been. Claiming a line of descent back to Hercules, Romans are not lacking in civic pride. Romans are not lacking in fierceness. Their city was founded by Romulus and Remus, twins raised by a wolf. Their armies may have been beaten, but they have always dragged themselves back into any fight and battled on. And now, surrounded by rivals and potential enemies, Rome faces challenges at every turn. He who rules in Rome can rule the world, but only through the glory of conquest. So Rome gives some pretty good perks at the beginning. You get some recruitment slots, you get movement range. So the Johnii, it's basically a house inside Rome. You can play as three different factions in the game. Perhaps blessed by the goddess Juno, for whom the month of June is named. The Junii are one of the most respectable families in Rome. The reputation rests on the labor of Lucius Junius Brutus, who drove out the last Roman king, Tarquinius Superbus. So I like picking the Junii because they're really good with agriculture buildings. I use that a lot because I like to have cattle farms. I find they're pretty helpful. So you can have regular fields or farms, but because they give a lot more food. But I tend to like building a lot of agriculture buildings, so that's something that will benefit me. And you get a public order bonus from having the Latin culture in a province. So we'll start this up.
You are at war with the Etruscan League. March north and capture their territories. This will allow you to consolidate Italia and ensure the safety of Roma. You must wage war if you hope to extend your dominion. Syracuse and Carthage own territory in Magna Graecia, so conflict with them is inevitable if you wish to expand across the Mediterranean. Otherwise, they may prove useful allies against Etruria or the Gaulish tribes to the north. Come what may, Rome will triumph.
Yes.
So I don't usually use a fleet too early in the campaign, so I like to get the funds for that quite early.
At your service.
I'm gonna have my spy join my army here to expand the movement range.
Watching the enemy, sir.
Commander?
And there's an army there.
Victory for Rome! Are you ready to serve Rome?
I'll recruit some Hastati and develop some, expand the city in Neapolis. I'll build a villa and I'll upgrade the village to a settlement. There's the original legion down here, so I'll bring them up to Italia up here.
Ready for orders.
And I'll replace this general with my faction leader. Oh, he was in charge of the fleet, so it's gonna take him a turn, but that's fine. It's cattle pens. That's what I meant to say. All right. So building a villa, that's gonna increase the food. So you can see down here we start with 0 food. So like the balance that just sort of keeps right, like it just sort of keeps the balance at the beginning. But you have to build it otherwise if you upgrade your settlement buildings, as you can see, it'll take away food. So it's -1 food just for the initial build of a civil colonia. So you want to have a certain food surplus. It helps with replenishment and settlements. So that's gonna be it on that turn.
Commander?
So we're gonna go for Vela Thry.
Besieging settlement! Our path is blocked.
So it's pretty clear win, so I'm not gonna fight this, simply because the yellow is our chance of winning, and the red is there, so I'm just gonna skip this.
Ready for battle!
So I'll expand the city. I'll build another villa. And I'll upgrade, I'll get a fishing port.
Ready for orders. Rome needs good fighters. At your command.
I'll wait one turn. Because I like to have my generals unit. I like to have my generals unit as cavalry, just because it's easier to move around the battlefield, and that's and you can upgrade it later into a Legatus or something like that, and they're a really good unit but that's later in the game. But we'll get there. So I'll just leave our army in our 1st Legion in Neapolis, and our 2nd Legion up here is just going to finish off recruiting the max amount of men, and then they're going to march to Arminium.
I am the servant of Pluto.
At your command. None will.
So this is the remainder of the Etruscan forces in Italy. So I'm just gonna skip this. Is it? I'll fight it. So if you do play as Roma in this game, you want to make sure you have a Field of Mars. That's usually what you want to upgrade the chain from. But I recommend the Cretan archers. You can recruit them in Hellas. Now I have my cavalry here. So they're pretty much
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Coming, yeah. So I'll take out their reinforcements with this detachment.
Milites! For double time! General! Army! Melee infantry! Milites! At the double! Advance at speed! Melee infantry ready! General! Engage!
Our general is under attack. The men are wavering.
General! Advance at speed!
I'm pulling my general back now.
Italian cavalry! General! Advance at speed!
Ready and waiting.
Milite!
No, my skirmishers attack the cavalry from the side.
Astarte!
Yours to command.
The enemy general is dead.
Double time!
I'll put my Hastati in the Testudo formation there. I was a little bit late to seeing the fleet.
Romans ready back on duty. At speed! Ibis! At speed! Missile infantry! Levy! So many shots!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready! At speed! Brave Romans to a man! For Rome! At speed! Yes, Commander! Ready and waiting! Men of Italia! Pull back! Ready
Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display.
in service to Rome!
Brave Romans to a man!
Attacking Testudo!
Melee infantry ready!
Seniors, lead your sections! Stand easy! Stand easy! Well done! Fine work there, men! Velites! Proud Romans all! Melee troops awaiting orders! Astarte! Proud Romans all! Melee troops awaiting orders! Missiles ready and waiting! Sons of
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Astarte! Hack charge! Your orders! Advance! Astarte! Jupiter gives us strength! Levies! Mabaya!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Astarte! Forward! Brave Romans to a man! Jupiter gives us strength! For glory!
Ready! Orders understood!
Melee infantry at your command!
Alright, cool.
Waiting for more orders. We hunger for battle. Commander,
So I'll upgrade my general and his units. So I like to get accomplished skirmishers. That's good for missile damage. So I use that. Zeal's pretty important for a general. And I like lookout for my spies. For the first initial perks. I'll replace this general with the leader of the family.
ready for battle.
We're gonna get some
Rome needs good
Velites
fighters.
and Astarte. And I like to get concrete researched quite early for the adequates.
Ready
They're
for
really
orders.
important to get for growth, or at least I find they're useful. So we're gonna leave the episode here. Thank you very much. I'll probably have a second part of this Let's Play uploaded pretty soon. Thank you very much. Take care.